What's up, guys? Today I have a pretty special video for you. It was Labor Day weekend, and I was at Guitar Center looking for a treble booster. And I'm a pretty big fan of Epiphone guitars. I don't really have a lot of them, but I played some Les Pauls, some SGs, you know, a couple of their limited edition Vs and stuff. And I came across a Cherry SG that at first glance I kind of thought was, you know, just like another Gibson hanging on the wall, right? And I take it off, and it was an Epiphone. And it was so weird because, you know, normally when I play an Epiphone SG, the guitar has a certain weight to it, and, you know, the horns and the body of the guitar feels very distinctly like an Epiphone, right? But this one, I picked up this Epi, and I was just completely like, whoa, like, you know, feels like I'm holding a Gibson. So I did some research online, and it's a 1966 G-400, which I guess has been authorized by Gibson as some sort of reissue or whatever. And this particular Epiphone, you know, there's really no other way for me to put it. It felt like a Gibson as soon as I picked it up, you know. It was really lightweight. The contours felt exactly like a Gibson SG, and, you know, overall I was just completely blown away by the sheer quality of the guitar. So I impulse bought it, even though I already have two SGs, one of which is a Epiphone Tony Iommi signature, and the other is a 1965 limited edition G400 with a Maestro Vibrola. Now, I like that guitar a lot, mainly because of the Maestro, but for an SG it was just ridiculously heavy. So I mean, at the time of this video, I actually have it up for sale on Reverb. If anybody's interested, I'll link that down below in the description box. But this is my first time doing a video like this, and I just wanted to show you guys a little treat here and show you what we're working with. So let's go ahead and get started with the unboxing here. Now, this particular SG has push-pull coils, which we'll get into in a minute here. But I've played a lot of Epiphones, and the pickups are pretty decent for what they are, but I definitely plan on switching out the pickups in this guitar at some point. I don't know if I want to do another set of Tony Iommi humbuckers like the one in my Epi SG, or if I want to maybe get some Gibson pickups here. You know, it's funny because I was a really big fan of Ebony SGs. I'm sorry, Cherry SGs, but ruined the surprise for you. But this one here is actually an Ebony SG. So hopefully I can figure out how to get the box open here because it's stapled shut. I just have to rip those out. So it's a box inside of a box inside of a box, but that's good because hopefully the guitar will be nice and protected once I get it out of this thing. My friend actually got a Silverburst SG. I think he got it off of eBay. And that thing was just completely trashed when he got it. The headstock was actually broken at the joint, which is typical of Gibsons from what I've seen online and in various videos and things like that. So hopefully we don't have that issue here. Go ahead and toss this out the way. And there is the Epiphone box, and in just a minute here we will pry open the coffin and see what instrument of doom and destruction is waiting inside this thing. More staples. Don't really want to be too harsh with the packaging though. See if I can get it up here on the other side. Out of the way. There we go. One more on the other side. Alrighty. Here it goes. Very well packaged. Kind of want to be careful taking this out of the box here. Let me see. All right. I did order a Epiphone hard case for this particular guitar as well, which I'm expecting later today. There you have a little Allen key for your truss rod. And now the moment of truth. Not sure how well this is going to show up on the camera because I can't see when I'm filming right now, but holy smokes. This is absolutely beautiful. And there you have it. You have a ebony SG here. It's got the green Wilkinson tuners, I believe. Yep. No, they're Epiphone actually. I saw another listing online that said these had Wilkinson tuners, but I guess they're the Epiphone Deluxe ones that come standard on a G-400 Pro. Yeah, let me just set this down on the couch here and I'll give you guys a better look at it. Okay, so there is the guitar itself in all of its beautiful glory. And yeah, man, I mean, look at the contour of the horns here, you know, it's almost exactly like a Gibson. I mean, obviously not quite, but I mean, it's pretty damn close compared to most other Epiphone SGs I've played and held. These are standard Epiphone Alnico Classic humbuckers. I don't remember if they're ceramic or whatever have you. We have binding on the fretboard here, which is absolutely gorgeous. The fret ends feel pretty good. Not too many sharp ends, as far as I can tell. Let's see if you guys can get an idea of the action here out of the box. It does seem pretty high, but I mean, that's nothing I can't fix myself. I plan on keeping this guitar mostly stock, maybe putting in a better nut at some point, and definitely doing the pickups like I said earlier. I'm a really big fan of Tony Iommi, so I'm wondering if I want to do a wraparound bridge, kind of like he did on his red Gibson SG with the monkey on it. That was really cool. And yeah, man, just really lightweight. I'm very impressed with this guitar when I came across it in Guitar Center, and I just could not pass the offer up. And there was a Labor Day special on Musician's Friend, so I'm excited to play it. I believe it's a rosewood fretboard. I'm not 100% certain. I'll have to double check, but I do wish it was a little bit darker because I am a fan of ebony fretboards. Two of my guitars have ebony fretboards, but overall not a big deal. So I'm gonna get this plugged in a minute here. If you guys are interested, I can do a sound demo as well. And thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Have a good day.